Hello everyone, today I'm gonna edit a couple more photos of my recent shoots, so let's get started. So I'm loading my vsco app in my iPhone 7 Plus, and my first picture is with Natalie, so let me get started. I'm gonna use E5 a little bit in here and then just add a little bit of contrast and slightly a little bit more highlight. Exposure reduce some because a little too bright on the face, and slightly adjust the level and do a 4:5 crop on here. This photo was taken using the Fujifilm X-T3 56mm f1.2. So when I adjust this, the right hand side seems too much space for me, so I'm gonna crop in closer so that it has even amount of space to even out the amount, and I might increase the contrast so it's a little bit darker. Now I have this one, I just save as the actual size. And the next one, because it's a similar environment, I'm gonna copy edit and then paste edit, and just to see how bright it is, and then I can adjust the brightness based on my feeling of the picture. So I usually just look at the picture if it's too bright and then just reduce. So 4:5 for Instagram, and then do the 2:3 if you want to post in the story. So usually I just do 4:5 for Instagram posts and increase the sharpness a little bit. Yep, so still a little bit too bright, so let me go back to 0.5, negative 0.5. This looks good to me, and then save as the actual size. Now the next one, it was the laughing one I posted like last week. So I have a similar environment in here, similar lighting, so I copy and paste the same setting as the previous edit, and then make sure the eyes are on the top third level, so that it's a nice like crop on the composition. So this one, and this one we carry with the backlighting, so I use the vsco E5 as a base. You can use the HB2 as well, but to demonstrate I'm gonna use E5 a little bit. And this shot was using the GFX50R Fujifilm, so it's a 50 megapixel camera, and then I like the backlight of that lens, 63mm f2.8, so it kind of like 50mm equivalent lens. So if I do 4:5, slightly make sure the center of the body is in the center of the frame. So I just cropped it a little bit, and then I'm gonna copy this edit. The next one is by the Fujifilm X-T3 35mm, so it's also 50mm equivalent. So I just pasted my edit. I just increase the contrast a little bit more, and then 4:5 crop. So leave a little headroom on top, and then save. Yep. So Emma, this one was with Emma in the same coffee shop as the first picture. I used Sony 85mm f1.4 G master lens. So I'm just gonna reduce the exposure, highlight, save a little bit, and increase the contrast because I want the dark looks more black. And also the same principle of cropping, make sure the eyes are on the top third area from the grid. So this looks pretty good to me. And the next coffee shop one is similar, so I'm gonna just paste it here to see. Okay, it's too dark. It feels like the contrast is too heavy, and the E5 I reduce a little bit. And yep, so usually I just copy and then see how it looks like. so slightly adjust the level. So this feels pretty good to me. And this one, I was using a gray card to balance out the white balance, so I don't need a lot of filter in this one, just some sharpness and contrast, so that looks pretty good to me. So that was the old color, and then if I hold it, this is the original, and then this is the color edit. And next one, so this one, Michelle from last weekend, I'm gonna use different filter this time. So you can see different filter, different light color. I'm gonna use the 06 Legacy in the vsco, so you can try it out. Just try out different filter to see which one do you like. And this one was also shot in the Sony A7iii 85mm f1.4, so it's the same lens as the MO shot in the coffee shop. So you can try out different filter. And this backlight one, I'm gonna edit this backlight using the E5 as a base, and then increase the contrast and exposure, reduce a little bit, increase the highlight safe as well, so sharpen it a little bit more. The tone is fine, increase the contrast. So the backlighting, this was the same lens, 85mm 1.4 G Master. So the last one I'm gonna edit is this one. So with April in the Capitol Park, I'm gonna use the E5 also, so just make the thing consistent. Reduce the exposure because it was too bright on her face, increase the contrast, and then reduce the tone a little bit more. And you can do 2x3 for the story style, so do 2x3. It's still a little bit of the white on the top, so yep. And okay, last one, this is the last one, and I'm gonna use the HB2 for this one. It has a damn nicer blue style, and this one was with Haley, and I used the 85 1.4 for this one also. So let me reduce the exposure a little bit so it has a nice mood in it. So that's my edit for today. Thank you so much for watching, and keep stay tuned for more video coming up. Thanks, bye.